I visit the country. Last summer, I visited the country. It was a very exciting trip. I had never been to the country before. My family and I went there for a few days. We traveled by car. The journey took about 3 hours. I was happy because I love nature. When we arrived, the air smelled fresh. There were trees everywhere. The country was so peaceful. I could hear birds singing. The sound was beautiful. We drove to a small house. It was surrounded by a big garden. My grandparents lived there. They were very happy to see us. We spent the first day exploring the garden. My grandmother showed me the flowers. She told me about each one. There were roses, daisies, and sunflowers. I liked the sunflowers the most. They were very tall and bright yellow. After that, we went to the nearby farm. The farm had many animals. There were cows, chickens, and goats. I had never seen goats so close. They were very funny. One goat followed me around the farm. The next morning, we woke up early. The sun was shining, and the sky was clear. My grandfather took me to the river. We walked through the fields to get there. The grass was soft and cool. At the river, we saw many fish swimming. My grandfather taught me how to catch fish. I was very excited when I caught my first fish. It was a small one, but I was proud. After fishing, we had a picnic by the river. My grandmother made sandwiches. We also had fresh fruit. It was delicious. We sat on a big blanket and enjoyed the food. The weather was perfect, and everything was calm. I felt so happy. In the afternoon, we went for a walk in the forest. The trees were tall and thick. The forest was quiet except for the sound of leaves in the wind. I saw a few rabbits running around. My grandfather said there were more animals in the forest, but we couldn't see them. We walked for a long time. I liked the peaceful feeling of the forest. The next day, we visited a nearby village. The village was small, but it had many colorful houses. The people were friendly. They waved at us as we walked through the streets. We stopped at a small shop and bought some souvenirs. I bought a wooden keychain as a memory of my trip. On the last day of our visit, I didn't want to leave. I had enjoyed every moment in the country. I loved the fresh air, the animals, and the nature. I promised my grandparents that I would come back soon. My family and I packed our bags and said goodbye. We got into the car and started the journey back home. As we drove away, I looked out the window. The country was beautiful, and I would never forget my visit. I felt happy and peaceful. I hope to visit the country again someday. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.